Hello there. So this is a video for anybody who would like to join one of my two companies, Astrojet Systems and Rocketspace Limited. If you would like to join my companies, please just email me with a covering letter stating why you would like to join and why you're interested, and a CV to my email address, which I'll link in the description, cottlesam@protonmail.com. Yeah, please do that if you're interested in joining my companies. I just want to tell you quickly what we're up to. So Astrojet Systems is my first operation. It's a private fusion company. Particularly if you have a fusion science background, you should apply definitely, or anything like a degree in physics and engineering, or physics or engineering, or something like that. Please do apply. Yeah, please apply just if you're interested. You won't get paid. It'll be an unpaid internship for the first 6 months at least, and then I'll give you equity if I'd like to keep you on after that. And yeah, so please do apply. And what we're doing is that we're trying to raise $10 billion to begin starting experiments with a novel spherical tokamak fusion device in space, since we believe that space is the ideal environment for fusion, since it's an almost perfect vacuum already. There's a huge amount of space in space, of course, so we have a lot of room to operate this sort of machinery up there, and in case anything leaks out of the reactor, it doesn't matter too much, will just dissipate into the background. And yeah, we will be testing all those sorts of things and looking into those sorts of possibilities also in due course. But we're trying to raise, yes, $10 billion to try and get such a device, a small experimental device, placed in orbit, and to begin some fusion experiments in space, which seems like very much a science fiction style idea, and it is a kind of a science fiction inspired idea, I think, and I think that's very much where we could be looking at now. And I think that might be this fairly disruptive and this like transformative and, dare I say, this disruptive and radical departure from the norm with fusion technology might be just the thing, I think, to get fusion properly working. So if we can be successful in sustaining fusion reactions in space of the type that I described, using just magnetic fields alone and just magnetic field generators and no housing for the reactions, then if we can get those sorts of reactions going and stabilized, then I think we might have cracked fusion technology. And of course, if we can do that, the payoff is astronomical. It would be worth astronomical sums of money if it turned out to be the technology that really did liberate us from the shackles of resource security and renewable and sustainable economics. If we're going to do that, and it might give us a limitless supply of free, clean energy, ultimately, and to get that energy back to Earth using microwaves and transform the emitted photons and helium, the emitted particles into microwaves and transport those back to Earth. Might even have to build a sort of Dyson sphere around the thing. We don't know yet, I don't think. But yeah, it could be a cool way to start experimenting even with Dyson spheres. So that's another reason, if you have a physics and engineering or mathematics even background, please do not be afraid of applying. And what we're doing in Rocketspace Limited, as the name would suggest, I'm going to try and get this to 420. I'm sorry, I'm a child. But yeah, what we're trying to do with Rocketspace Limited is, as the name would probably suggest, build the rockets capable of launching such devices into space. So if you have a background in rocket engineering, please do get in touch with me.